to today's class. Today we have a wonderful energy of love and harmony. It's that the masculine and feminine energies are in balance, and you may feel very, very grateful for your partner or for a certain other person in your life. And also something like declaration of love or just a compliment or someone telling you how important you are in their life or how much of a difference you made. That could also happen, that you receive something like that, even from someone you did not even know until now. So, yeah, very interesting energies, and let's see what we need to do, or what we're guided to do now, to balance those in our physical body. Okay, yes, it's cold, but nevertheless, let's get to work. So, little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line. Sit bones together, and it's like a fountain coming through your head. We have the knees and elbows relaxed, navel towards your spine, and ribs together. And we're good to go. Starting with the reaffirmation of your upper arms here. So from here, you think of a fountain, sit bones together through your head, lengthening, and then you've got your arms loosely hanging by your sides, shoulder blades flat, and you just turn them towards the front, the palms, wherever they go. They don't have to be here. If that's tension, that's not what we want. We're lengthening, and here energy flowing through your fingertips. Little fingers towards your thumbs, energy through the head. Yeah, the fountain is always the most important thing. Lengthening and relaxing. Okay. And turning. Little fingers towards the thumbs, lengthening and relaxing. Okay. Always relax a little bit, always three-dimensional, so there's nothing interfering with the shoulders. Thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening everything. Just lengthening, lengthening and relaxing. Okay, and again, palms facing the back, thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening, ribs together, and relaxing. Okay, good. So now we go to the end of the mat with that same muscle coordination. You don't have to remember it, I'll remind you. Sit bones together, and you just relax. And you're not expected to be able to do this. You can bend your legs, and you can put some yoga blocks or some books underneath, so you feel comfortable wherever you are, and sit bones towards your head. Yeah, with that, what we're doing now, we'll make sure that your back stretches, and that's all that we want. Okay, so breathe in through your nose, and on the out breath, sit bones to your head, lengthening, so that's again the fountain, and relaxing. Breathing, and in, and on the out breath, lengthening, and again breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening and relaxing. Just now let the blood flow back. Breathe, and now we repeat. And we're discharging this upper back and neck area. So we start in that same position, breathing in. On the out breath, you look to your middle finger. You describe a big circle, and you turn your upper body. Energy is flowing through your head from your sit bones, so we've got this ongoing fountain flowing through our body, which helps to release the pressure from the legs. Lengthening, so the body holds itself from the center. That's the idea, lengthening. Make sure that you're not overtaking your eyes with your hands or with your arms, yeah? The arm is just floating up, and it's just helpful, lengthening from here for our neck. I just feel mine is a little stiff today, lengthening, but it really helps to move, yeah? But it's from here, the entire body. Okay. Good, so the next exercise is the stability one, so you can do it, whatever it looks like, you can do it. Yeah, it's to help us, the guide said in August when they introduced it, with our inner stability, and then of course to manifest it, create it in the outside. And I'm sure we all agree that yes, we need more stability in our lives, in our personal lives, because everything around us is as we know. So very important, and also it helps us with our self-esteem and standing up for ourselves and what we need and what our rights are. And I can only say, confirm from myself and from the people in my surrounding, it is working. So I'd like to encourage you, whatever it looks like, you can do it. Okay? Because it's the same thing, hips parallel, and you can have anything underneath here to help you reach the floor. Bend your legs always, that's not what it's about. Like doing whatever splits in the air. No, it's about lengthening and lengthening and lengthening in different directions so we really get strong in the center. That's it, full stop. Okay, so one leg goes up, lengthening, energy through the head, through the knee, and you can be here. Yeah? Yes. I just can't do that as a balance, as you can see. Lengthening, and as long, for as long as you feel there is some space, you go on. If there is no more space, you just put your leg down, relax, and let the blood flow back. So you could need more time for one leg than the other, but that's not a problem, that's correct. You feel your way through the exercises. Lengthening, and your knee is relaxed, yeah? If it's bent or not, it is always relaxed. Lengthening. And relax. Yeah, normally I'm always sending the energy through the different lines, and that's it. But with this exercise today, I got told to do little bounces. More imaginary than visible, but when we lengthen now a little bit more, they told me to do a little bounce. Lengthen, like a little limbering. And try to make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And not have the elbows here, but lengthening. And not turning the hips, having the hips parallel. Yes. Wow. Imagine the center line and the two sideways lines. Yeah, very important. Okay, other side. Let's see where we are here. Make sure your foot is, the weight is evenly spread on your foot. Wow. Wow. That was really, if you really feel like that, it means you've moved a lot of energy, and this is why we now are asked to just see how our body is. So just massage a little bit, maybe you want to stretch out. If anything feels weird or tense or, yeah, you know, just feel through your body. Maybe you want to shake your energy field, as mentioned before, always three-dimensional for your arms. And if you need to shake off a little more energy, you can do it like this. Head down and here. The ones who know me know this is my favorite. So I always seem to shave off a lot of energy. Okay, so what's next? What's next? Alright, again we're working a lot from the center. That means abdominals. Okay, abdominals, bridges, this is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. Abdominals are first, what they are telling us to do. Little toes in line with the hips or muscle line. And take your arms, your hands behind your head. Now from your sit bones to your head, lengthen, coming up. So it's the longest possible circle and the longest possible circle, not how high can I go? Yeah, and then it's tens and tens, and that's not good for your back. So we have this line, that's the abs technique, breathing in, and on the out breath, lengthening and going down. I do one more, breathing in, and sit bones towards your head, coming up. Again, center line, I wanted to say, breathing in, and on the out breath, down we go. Okay, now one more, and here we go. Lengthening. So what are we doing now? Okay, just stretch one leg up. Sit bone, heel, that's the line, and hip or muscle line, little toe. If you can't stretch your leg, no problem, you just visualize the line. If you can, go for here and have a little flex because the energy is going out the heel, and you have your toes relaxed. Yeah? If you're not sure, just move them a little bit and you notice. Breathing in, sit bones to your head, coming up. Other leg, whatever form it is, yes. Just it can be here or it can be here, whatever. The knee is relaxed. Make sure you've got the lines correct. That's important. And down and always lengthening. Okay, breathing in. One more time, lengthening. Leg goes up in whichever form you've got it. And now you lengthen, and you have it until here, and then coming up, and bend down. Breathing in, and lengthen, coming up, and lengthen the leg, and lengthen, lower. This is interesting because this looks to me like a softer approach now. We're doing navel and down we go. One more time, lengthening. Okay, they said just wait, just the beginning. Okay, lengthening and flex. And now from here, if you can, because your navel has to stay in, you go down here until sit bone heel and bending in from there. Breathing in, lengthening up. And leg goes up, breathing in, and lengthening, into the line and bending in. Okay, and just take your legs in and just relax your back. Okay, hands behind your head. From here, just keep your legs there, breathing in, coming up. And now just take your legs up, however you can. If you can go to this, yes, fine, but this is fine also. Sit bones, heels, wherever you need to be, okay? So from here, just navel in and legs out. Just sink out, in, and of course, our fountain, not to forget, is always present. Breathing in, sit bones towards your head, coming up. Up. Okay, reaffirmation of the upper thighs, meaning we open the toes and then we just turn the legs. Same procedure as before, lengthening, lengthening in. And you just think long. The priority is always to lengthen. And really relax, and relax. And relax, and relax. sit bones towards your head, coming up. And lengthen. Okay, now we're turning from sit bones, navel together, and then you've got like a millimeter space underneath your butt, and you can use that to turn a little bit. So it's not about lifting, it's the position in which you are, and from there you slowly rotate and relax. Okay, just relax. So if you only rotate a little bit, that's fine, yes? It's about the length. The length is always the priority, and the strength in the center. That's what we need. Okay, so what's next, guys? Oh, they actually want the corkscrew. Okay, so the arms next to the body, and we'll just have the legs in the air. And now you just draw a little circle. Make sure it's really tiny. So again, priority is the length, and make sure that the fountain is working well and that there's no tension in your shoulders and neck, because that's not what we're working. We're working from the lower abs. Okay, so you just do like a circle or two, whatever you can. Then you go to the other side. You can take a break in between. Just concentrate on where the weight is here on your lower back, for example, because you can even do a little massage if you are not too tense. Try to really let go, to let go of your upper back. Navel in. Like the navel has everything under control. Navel and sit bones, and that's what we need. That's all we need. Okay, just relaxing. Yeah, maybe you want to do a little bit more. Just do whatever you need here. And I am surprised because they are showing me that we're doing bridges now, and it's almost like a little repetition of what we did with the legs at the beginning of the abs. But there will be a reason. They always have reasons, and I'm not anymore questioning what they're telling me, because I just can see it. So I would love to know in your comments what you felt, yes, how that worked with you. Okay, because there will be a reason. So, the little toes again in line with your hips or muscle line, your arms are on the floor, breathing in, and now we're just lengthening, lifting, and sink your butt into your knees, and also to lengthen your upper thighs. And relaxing. We first do 2 bridges, so we do 1 more. Lengthen. Also think of your center line. Lengthening energy out of your knees, so to really stretch your thighs, and also here. Okay? Make sure you've got your feet not too narrow, and relax. Okay, so now we're using the legs. Make sure that your hips stay parallel, and you can, it's building up, so you can always go to the version that we did before if something is too much and you notice you're not stable but you're sinking, okay, because that's what we don't want. So lengthening here, up, and now I'm just lengthening one leg. You can have it bent, sit bone heel, no problem, and then just lengthen, flex, legs in the back, legs in the front, and lower. That's the first version or variation. So up we go again, and lengthen, and flex, and up, and lower, and lower your body. Breathing in. On the out breath, going up, and again lengthening the leg, and flex, having your toes alive, and now you lengthen and you draw a circle until you've got both upper thighs in line, then you bend your leg and go down. Breathing in, up we go, and lengthen, and flex, and lengthen, 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 lengthen. Both sides in line, bend, and lower. And again, breathing in. So here's the third variation, up, and lengthen, and flex. And this time we lower again up to both sides parallel. And now from here we go up. We don't go down as we did with the abs exercise. We go to here. Because if we would go down, it's impossible with the hips to stay parallel. Lengthen, and up, and flex, and lengthening. And from here, lengthen coming up slowly, energy always well through your head, because that's how you maintain the line. Okay, just relax as you need it, a little bit lighter or a little bit more. Okay, and yes, I get told that we do a little more, which may be more challenging, but if you do it very slowly, the first step, it's two variations to this one. The first one you can definitely do, even if you're new here. The second one, if you go very slowly and carefully, you surely can do it as well. It's always conversation with your body, feeling your way through it, and yeah, that's how it works. Sit bones together, up we go, and lengthen, and energy through the heel, and then just turn the entire leg from your hip. Yeah, so not from the knee, very important. It's like maybe you want to imagine your leg as a wooden leg, for example. Yeah, so you really have like one piece. Okay, up we go, into the bridge, and lengthening, and flex, and slight turn, and slight turn back, and down we go, and release. Alright, so now here's the interesting part. Coming up, and up with the leg, energy through the heel, and then just slightly turn the leg as you can. And now from here, important, hips stay where they are. Slightly open your leg to the side, not as much as I supposedly. Now, head, energy through your head, more than anything, fountain, and through your heel to come back, to turn your leg parallel, and coming down. Okay, breathing in. So keep it very, very small when you start. Lengthening and open. It's always important to get the feeling for what we're doing. Lengthening and turning the entire leg. And let's face it, I had time to practice. Lengthen, lengthen. Make sure there is no tension in your neck, because it's here while we're working. And parallel, and going down, and releasing. Okay. Yes, but I get told, just take your hands behind your head, and just stretch your upper back once, so it's just like navel in, like the abs exercise, and just push with your head against your hands when coming down. And we do that one more time, breathing in, to stretch the upper back and neck, lengthening, lengthening, and also lengthening the front when you do that, breathing in, and push, and lengthen, and lengthen, and relax. Okay, good. And I now get shown that we are doing the exercise for another exercise for the hip. Actually, from here, if you like to put something underneath your knees, you can do that, of course. And if you can't lift your leg it's no problem because it's always, sorry, I would need a little bit of water, but there's nothing available now. From here, lengthening, yeah, so the fountain is always keeping the weight off your legs, and then you can work your hips. So that's the idea, that we work this center, and at any point your leg comes off. Yeah, okay, so your leg is well in front of you, so you've got your fountain going on here, you've got your shoulder blades parallel, and therefore when you lengthen your arms down, and now here they are diagonally down, and also they are a little bit at the front, because otherwise your shoulder blades won't be parallel, okay, and that's very important for this exercise. So we go here, you can put something underneath. If you can't go to the floor, no problem. And then from here, you try to lengthen, and then your leg may get up or not, no problem. Lengthening. We just try 3 times. And lengthening. And this is the big circle to come back, and of course change the legs. So here, lengthening. And on the other side, and lengthening and lower. And again, lengthening. This is just like, yeah, that's where my inflammation is housed. Okay, and lengthen. But anyway, we're on that, and at some point it will stop. So important is to always do what you can, to not exaggerate, but we need to move. This is what our body is for. And lengthen. And as long as you notice you feel better afterwards, this is what's right to do. Okay, so now when you are on a stable line, then you can just move. And on this side, you can see everything is fine. So it's easy, it works. The muscle coordination works, and then the leg at some point it's like it holds itself because it's all connected. Yeah, that's what we're doing here, finding the connections that civilization life has. I don't want to say taken away, but it's not what we need. And then what? Yeah, it works backwards, it works very well. I just want to show you. And now what I do is when I go forwards, I try to lengthen even more in here. Yeah, and of course, when there is an inflammation, it's like there are cramps, yeah, coming up. And it's a little cold, so that's not helpful either. And then when you feel the energy is going in, you try to think it out. And at some point it does. And this is how everything is helpful and curing itself. Yeah. So if you notice you've got something like that, you can also always massage a little bit if that helps to loosen the tissue. But visualize. Okay, good. Whatever you need to do to finish the class, the guide said, well done, all of you. So, we did good. Just look what you need. Yes, you know me, this is what I always need to do to finish. Yes, and now we always want to open as well. And that's actually what's missing, because I noticed I got stiffer there. So as soon as I get rid of these inflammations, stretch, 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 stretch. Let's see what they tell us to do then. I'm very curious already. So thank you very, very much for being here today, for participating in today's class. And if it helps you, please leave a subscription or like or share it, because I always think in these challenging times we need as much help available for all of us as we possibly can, and spreading the love. And there is more from the guides also support-wise, if you like, on Hiker Dance on Instagram, or at Hiker Dance on Instagram, and also we have weekly energy updates from the guides on YouTube Hike About It. So please hang out there, give a subscription, so we can just make sure that we have all the help, support and animation inspiration that we possibly need. Lots and lots of love, and I see you for the next class.